My wife brought her boyfriend to our Christmas dinner and said, "Kids, meet your new stepdad." I smiled, poured whiskey, and gave a toast that made him leave without his coat. By New Year's, she understood what she'd actually done. The bottle of Blanton's was still in my hand when I heard a man's voice in my living room. Not my kids, not my in-laws, a stranger. I set the bourbon down slowly. I walked out of the kitchen, and there she was, Dana, my wife of 12 years, her hand through another man's arm, wearing a smile I had never seen before. Calm, rehearsed, almost proud. Our kids sat on the couch in their Christmas pajamas, eyes wide, sensing something adults couldn't name yet. "Ryan," she said, "this is Owen. We've been together 8 months." She squared her shoulders. "I want a divorce. Kids, Owen is going to be your stepdad." The room went still. Owen stood there with a jawline built for Instagram and the expression of a man who expected this to go differently. I looked at him. He looked back, and slowly, very slowly, he stopped liking what he saw in my face. I turned to the sideboard, poured 3 glasses of bourbon, one for her father Dennis, frozen in his armchair, one for her mother Gail, who had gone the color of old wax, one for me. I left Owen's glass empty. I raised mine. "It's Christmas," I said. "Let's toast." I turned directly to Owen. "To the man who spent 8 months in my house, at my dinner table, in my driveway, while I was coaching my son's soccer games and teaching my daughter to ride a bike." Owen's mouth opened, then closed. "I know about the Marriott on Clarkson Boulevard," I said. "I know about the Scottsdale conference in November, and I know about the car lease she opened in February, the one registered to this address, currently parked in your driveway in Highlands Ranch." Gail made a sound like something broke inside her. Owen reached behind himself, found his coat, and was out the front door before I finished the sentence. Just gone. I didn't sleep angry that night. I slept with a plan, because here's what Dana didn't know. I had been watching for 8 months. The phone disappearing from the kitchen counter in April, the birthday party in August, her phone lighting up on the patio table. Can't stop thinking about last night. Me staring at it, looking up at the backyard full of 10-year-olds, looking back at the screen. I had seen it. I had said nothing, but I had remembered everything. I called my brother Marcus at 11 o'clock Christmas Eve, sitting in my cold truck in the dark garage. "I need a family attorney," I said. "Someone methodical, no drama, no questions." "I'll text you someone tonight," he said. Patricia Souza was thorough the way architects are thorough. She didn't miss weight-bearing details. "Go home," she told me after our first meeting. "Log into every joint account. Tell me what you find." It took me 22 minutes, 6 transfers, 9 months, $14,300, all moving quietly into something called Meridian Creative Partners, LLC. I searched the name in the Colorado Business Registry. Registered agent, Dana Calloway. My wife had been building a financial exit while I refinished our kitchen table by hand. I took screenshots, emailed them, sent everything to Patricia at 10:17 p.m. She called me at 7:52 the next morning. "We're filing this week," she said, "before anyone else moves first." The forensic accountant's report landed in early February. $31,400. Not just the LLC. Cash withdrawals just below the reporting threshold. Payments to a training studio near Owen's address, labeled membership fees. 14 months of documented financial betrayal. Patricia read the report and said 4 words. Her attorney wants to settle. I said 2. Let them. Mediation. March. Cherry Creek. Dana's attorney argued the transfers were legitimate business development. Patricia placed David Rourke's full analysis on the table without a word. Every transaction. Every destination. The timeline showing the first Meridian transfer came 6 weeks after Dana's first contact with Owen. Dana's attorney asked for a recess. He came back 22 minutes later. Primary custody, to me. The House proceeds. Majority to me, reflecting documented dissipation. And one more provision we had insisted on. A written acknowledgement in the settlement record that Meridian was marital asset dissipation. In permanent legal writing. Forever. Dana said 1 word. Accepted. Her voice was completely flat. I looked at her across the table. The woman I had built 12 years with, and I felt nothing like triumph. I felt something colder, something cleaner. I nodded once. Patricia signed, and then my phone buzzed. A message from a number I didn't recognize. "Ryan, we need to talk. There's something about Meridian you don't know yet. Full story on the channel linked below."